This episode of Chasing the Dollar is proudly brought to you by Sportingbet. There's no better bet than a Sportingbet.
Hello and welcome along to Chasing the Dollar, brought to you by Sportingbet. Ben Damon is my name, and joining me to go through the quaddie legs at Wentworth Park this Saturday, filling in this week, Noel Ovington from Greyhound Racing New South Wales. Noel, tell us about your role at GRNSW.
Yeah, I'm the communications manager there, Ben. We manage the website, the form analysts and the stories. Virtually everything that's communicated through Greyhound Racing New South Wales goes through our department.
All right, well, we'll hope that you have a good idea of the form for Wentworth Park this Saturday night as well. Now, Dapto on a Thursday, this is a special you might be seeing a little bit in coming times. This is through Sportingbet, and it is the Lucky Red Dog special. Place a bet on any number one dog at Dapto on a Thursday night, and if your dog runs second, you get your money back. So that is a good special. The red does tend to go pretty well there at Dapto. We'll get straight into it at Wenny on Saturday night, race number 5. It kicks us off. Let's have a look at the field, and there it is, over the 520 macro meat stakes, this one, and Amadeus Strikes goes from the inside here. Where are you going? No.
Yeah, I like Amadeus Strikes from the 1. He's been a big improver in 2013. Of course, he contested the Golden Easter Egg Series, resulting in a second in the Collison on final night, which is a consolation behind Spud Regis. So he's come a long way. He's been mixing distance and sprint racing of late. She's very, very strong dog. She went 29.77, winning at Wentworth Park last Friday night, and I think from box 1 she'll be very, very hard to beat there. Also, she's drawn inside a wide runner in Datey Banquet, who likes to use a bit of the track. Datey Banquet's my second selection. She put together a hat-trick of wins at Wentworth Park before missing the start and failing last weekend. Before that, she'd won 3 from 7 from box 2. So although she's a wide runner, she should handle the 2 okay. For third, I've put in number 8, Black Rip. Another good beginner, drawn a little bit wide, with a bit of speed drawn inside, but breakthrough for a well-deserved win at Wentworth Park last Saturday night, and is my third selection, ahead of number 4, Power and Jewels. Doesn't have a lot of early speed, but certainly is a strong finisher.
All right, well, that takes us to the second leg of the quaddie at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. It is race number 6, and this is the way that it looks. Noel, where are you going here?
I'm going the 1 again, Ben, Jeremy Jett. It's been placed 3 times since an impressive win at Wentworth Park. Missed the start slightly last week, but got home very well when second to Chasing Glory. Ideally boxed in 1, is a mad keen railer, and I think he can break through for another win. My second selection is number 5, Carlos Pedro. Interesting runner. Has not started since he fell heavily in the Richmond Derby final, won by Jagger Swagger. Does have a big motor. Has gone 30.06 here and 30.36 at Richmond, which is flying. Despite lack of recent racing, Mark Gatt will have him primed for a big first up effort. For third, I've put in number 2, Heroes Return, a last start Wentworth Park winner, as is number 3, Paddy Devil, who I've put in for fourth.
Let's have a look at the third leg of the quaddie. It's race number 7 at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. Now, there's a couple of scratchings here, so we do get a start for the 9 and the 10, and they come into calculations now.
Yeah, certainly. Tricky Jade especially. She's got a big motor. But I've gone for number 5, Clockwise. I had box 1 last weekend and came out flying to win. Before that, she ran 4th in the Group 1 final, the Peter Mossman, won by Zalia Allen. So she appreciated the dropping grade last week, and I think from box 5 she'll just about lead and win again. For second, I've put in number 4, Rashad, aiming for a hat-trick of wins at Wentworth Park. Doesn't have a lot of early speed, but is very strong. Missed a start last week, but railed up to second on the first turn and was just too strong. For third, I've put in Tricky Jade. As I said, can be risky at the start, but really powers when she settles, and she has gone 29.56. For fourth, I've put in number 7, Tricky Terry.
Well, that takes us to race number 8 on the program. It is the free-for-all. It's the race of the night. It's an absolute cracker, this, Noel. Look at that quality all across the track. Where do you find the winner?
I'll go with number 3, Lagoon Luana, Ben. Led and was run down last weekend at Wentworth Park, but before that her form was very hard to fault, and of course she did win the ladies bracelet back in May, beating Zalia Allen into third placing. has very good gate speed. I think she'll lead, and I think she'll be very, very hard to run down. The danger, number 6, Double Twist. Unlucky not to make the Peter Mossman final. She's another very quality greyhound, and if she's on song, she'll give them something to beat. For third, I've gone for number 4, Waddalotto. Badly drawn, but very consistent money spinner. Won at Richmond yesterday. And for third, number 1, Chasing Glory. Well drawn, and another one racing in good form.
Okay, well, that is our look at the quaddie legs. Now, Noel, let's get your best bet on the program.
Yeah, I've gone for race 5, number 1, Amadeus Strikes. As I said, she's a quality bitch. I think she's ideally drawn in box 1.
Okay, give us something at some value, mate.
Okay, race 1, number 1, She's in Vogue. Race 1's a very open race, so I think there'll be some value there. She was placed at Wentworth Park last weekend, then won at Dapto last night, so I think she's suited from the 1.
Yeah, all about the Red Dogs, Noel, at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. Now take us through your quaddie legs.
Okay, race 5, I've gone for number 1, Amadeus Strikes. Number 2, Datey Banquet. The second leg, race 6, 1, Jeremy Jett. 5, Carlos Pedro, and 2, Heroes Return. Race 7, the third leg, 5, Clockwise. From 4, Rishad, and 9, Tricky Jade. And we'll run home with 3, Lagoon Loana, 6, Double Twist, and 4, Watto Lotto.
All right, fantastic. Well, Noel, the pressure's on. We'll see how you go your first time around.
Yeah, well, I won't be back next week, win, lose or draw, Ben.
Okay, well, we'll see you next time on Chasing the Dollar.
This episode of Chasing the Dollar is proudly brought to you by Sportingbet. There's no better bet than a Sportingbet.